The man who was $900 million in personal debt, so broke that a homeless man on the street was richer than him. How did that same man climb to the most powerful office in the world, the White House? This isn't a story about money or politics. This is the story of a mindset that can change your life. In the 1980s, Donald Trump was the definition of success. The king of New York real estate. His book, The Art of the Deal, was a bestseller. Iconic buildings bearing his name were rising into the sky. It seemed everything he touched turned to gold. He was the poster boy for the American dream, but then, the storm hit. The economic recession of the early 1990s shattered Trump's empire. His Atlantic City Taj Mahal casino, in particular, proved to be a catastrophic miscalculation. The company was billions in debt, and his personal debt soared to an unimaginable $900 million. The media began to mock him. Everyone believed the story of Donald Trump was over. There's a famous story that one day, while walking in New York, he pointed to a homeless man and said, "See that guy? He's worth $900 million more than I am." Imagine the psychological pressure. A billionaire feeling poorer than a beggar. Any ordinary person would have broken. But Trump wasn't ordinary. This is where the real game began. Trump knew his greatest asset wasn't his buildings or his casinos. It was his name, Trump. He convinced the banks that if they forced him into bankruptcy, they would get pennies on the dollar. But if they bet on him, he could leverage his brand value to navigate out of the crisis. It was the ultimate gamble that he refused to lose. He didn't cut back on his lavish lifestyle, because he understood that the image of success was his most powerful weapon. Then, he played a masterstroke that changed everything. He entered television with The Apprentice. With this show, he rebranded himself from a failed businessman into America's ultimate boss, an icon of success. The line, "You're fired," became a cultural phenomenon. He cemented his brand back into the public consciousness. This exact same mindset, the refusal to quit, the unwavering belief in his own brand, and the obsession with proving critics wrong, is what he brought to the political arena. When everyone said he couldn't win, he closed the biggest deal of his life and was elected President of the United States. The story of Donald Trump teaches us one thing: it doesn't matter how dire the situation is. What matters is your mindset. When you can be $900 million in debt and still see yourself as a winner, you can come back from anything. The greatest idea of your life might be hiding right behind your biggest failure. To unlock your inner power, stay with us. If you found this inspiring, like this video and don't forget to subscribe to Prime Idea Network.